Hello everyone, GalacticStorm here, and today we are doing our 28th episode of our Black Ops 3 Weapon Guide. Today, we are going to review the last of the shotguns, which is the Argus, and you unlock this lever action shotgun at level 37. Now, what does the Argus look like? Well, this shotgun doesn't look anything in particular, but it does have some of the similarities to the model 1887, a levered action shotgun, which was back in the 1800s, surprisingly. And you probably know that gun from Black Ops, not from Black Ops, but from Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Now, let's get on with the stats of this weapon. The damage on this thing is instant death. Unless you are not really good with your firing, it'll be 2. And then at range, it's pretty good, one of the best of the shotguns, at 18 meters. Penetration ability, there is none because of it being a shotgun. Shotguns don't have penetration. Rate of fire on this thing is pretty slow, at 63 rounds per minute. And for aim time, it's unusual for the shotguns at 216 milliseconds, a little bit below the average rate of fire, or aim time. Hipfire is surprisingly very low, which is an unusual trait for the other shotguns as well, but this one having a unique trait. Magazine capacity, however, is one of the highest, but it's not that bad. I mean, you won't be reloading as much at 10 rounds, 14 when it comes to extended. Reload times is a lot different compared to the KRM. This one has a magazine, and it reloads at 2.2 seconds. Recoil is high but not a factor, but a strange fact, this thing will turn into a shotgun slug while aimed, which means you'll have all of it all into one shot. So, with this unusual weapon, what are we going to do with this weapon? We are going to have a reactive mixed blend, we are going to be perk heavy, and we are only going to use like one attachment at least, and it's going to be resistive as well. So, a lot of the attachments on this weapon really don't mix well with the Argus. Quick draw would be one of the best recommendations, as well as stock, laser sight, and long barrel. The others really don't give that much of a benefit. But the quick draw would be the best idea for the attachment because it'll make you draw your sights faster. And for our perks, we are going to have a penta perk payload at perk 1 greed and perk 3 greed. So, what are we going to add on first? Our first one is going to be flak jacket, so we can take our explosives more often and we'll be taking less damage from them. The second one, we are going to use the unusual overclock, so we can earn our specialist weapon or specialist ability much faster. It'll cut it to half compared to the rest of the characters, or without it at least. And for our perk 2, we are only going to add fast hands, so we can aim faster while sprinting. And for perk 3, we are going to use tactical mask, so we can reduce the effects of flashbangs, concussions, and shock charges like the rest, like flak jacket, but with tacticals. And for unusual, for perk 3, we are going to use dead silence, so we can move silently, and this is good for like hardcore base objectives and for like search and destroy and that. And for our tactical slot, we are going to add the concussion grenade, so we can disorient enemies and make them slow their movement and make them turn less while getting hit with it. So what are the pros and cons of this thing? It has a very good one-shot kill range, it's more accurate while aimed, it has the best hip fire in the game, and it's good at close range, which is usual for a shotgun. Cons of this thing, it has a low rate of fire, it's vulnerable at medium to long range like all shotguns, but if you screw up you'll need 2 shots to kill a target. So I had some really good gameplay with this shotgun, and without further ado, let's introduce them to the Wild West.
Let's creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. crimes and secrets and forbidden bliss. Can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. Heart waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating wants. Make the touch these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart on fire.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. And for our next episode, we are going to review the last sniper rifle that you unlock, the SVG 100. Until then, Galactic Storm saying, keep charging, biatches. Mwah.